This video is about why Dina and Ellie shouldn't have been a couple in the first place. This has nothing to do with homophobia or anti-LGBTQ. I'm just gonna list off the reasons first. Number 1, not compatible. Number 2, they were never a couple. Number 3, Ellie is stuck in the past. Number 4, Dina is Ellie's first crush. Dina was pregnant the entire game. Dina is not a lesbian. Even if you could say they were a couple, Dina had a child for her ex. Dina is a single mom. Ellie is a virgin. If Ellie was a dude, Dina would have never pursued. What should have been Ellie's strongest relationship with Joel was one-sided. Ellie and Dina were doomed from the start. They're not compatible. Ellie's an introvert. Dina is outgoing and loves attention. A good example of this is Ellie would rather be in her room drawing in her journals. You know, she talks about patrols, talks about this, but there's not a lot of gameplay, there's not a lot of flashbacks, there's not a lot of footage in Jackson because she's not really present. But that's my next point. Just 1 week after breaking up with Jesse, who she was in a whole relationship with for, I'm gonna assume like 3 years at least, because they say it's a serious relationship. They were together for so long. Dina goes in front of the entire town and starts dancing with a bunch of guys, and then kisses Ellie on the mouth.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
At this point, I'm not sure if the town knew they were lesbians, because in some flashbacks, Joel keeps talking about how he thinks that Jesse is Ellie's crush. This brings me into my next point. Ellie even says out of her own mouth they are not a couple. In the flashback with Joel, which is technically at the beginning of the story, he asks her,
Dina, is she your girlfriend?
and she says no.
No, that was just one kiss. It doesn't mean anything. I don't know why she did that.
Then a day after this,
After, later.
Joel, get up. Joel, fucking get up.
I'm gonna talk more on this, but yeah, they're not a couple. They never were a couple. Ellie even admitted this. Next point, Ellie is stuck in the past. I already kind of touched on this before, but because she's so stuck in the past, she's a Debbie Downer and she's a major loner. Again, she's always in her books, always drawing. She never really talks in this game. She doesn't really have a lot of interactions. She's secluded. This is even before Joel died, so you could imagine what happens after. Next point I want to get into, Dina is Ellie's first crush. Her being the first crush is a bad thing. First of all, I don't want to offend anybody, but Dina is the town hoe. You know, she's the town hoe, bro.
And shut the fuck up with that shit.
Ellie's feelings towards Dina, relationship-wise, were more genuine. She made genuine efforts in asking about Dina's past and actually listened. Dina barely asked questions about Ellie's personal life and her past, disregarded her immunity 7 times, and she's completely self-absorbed. She doesn't hesitate at any opportunity to make any situation about herself.
You know what I'm saying? That's tough.
I think I'm pregnant.
Huh?
What the fuck? is wrong with you?
I got it open, didn't I? Okay, I have a very serious question for you. How bad do I smell?
Like a hot pile of garbage?
Oh. You want to see something spectacular?
You're gonna point at your face, aren't you?
Nothing is that spectacular.
Bitch,
Oh,
what?
brother. What about this one?
When I was 12,
Fuck 12.
I found a skateboard. And I tried to get on it. And it shot right out from underneath me.
Wait, how did you get the scar?
I fell on my knife.
Okay.
Bitch, what?
A chemical burn. I did it myself.
Why?
Oh my god! Wow!
To cover a bite mark? Right here. I got jumped by an infected when I was 14. And it turns out I'm immune, so it healed with a ring of fucked up teeth marks and cysts and... Ow!
Fuck you.
Bitch, what?
What? Hey!
I told you a real fucking story.
I did tell you a real fucking story.
Oh, you want a bite mark?
Ellie, your mask. Here, we can share mine. No! Don't take it off! Ellie, stop! Ellie, stop! What? No! Ellie, no!
Stop! I'm not infected. I'm immune. I'm not coughing, do you see?
What's going on with me? Ellie, I just saw you breathe spores.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
I told you. I'm immune.
Okay, you're immune? Come on.
Hey, bro, come on now, dawg.
I was bitten a long time ago.
The fuck are you talking about?
I was bitten and nothing happened.
The chemical burn.
Man, you stupid bitch!
Hey. How hot do I look right now?
Pretty hot. Like a hot pile of garbage.
From Ellie's perspective, she wasn't really like in love either.
How the fuck you know this? How? Hold on, bro. How?
As I said in the beginning, her most loved relationship should have been with Joel, but she disregarded that. She was just infatuated with Dina.
What?
Okay, now we're getting into the good parts. Dina was pregnant the entire game with Jesse's kid, bro. The only time she wasn't pregnant was after she gave birth. This shows you that she really has feelings for Jesse. Obviously, because they only broke up 1 week ago.
About a week ago.
If she still has feelings for him, why is she pursuing Ellie? This is a red flag.
The fuck?
I've seen some people say that Dina was crushing on Ellie the entire time, but I don't buy it. I don't even remember seeing it. But even if she was crushing on Ellie and allowed herself to get pregnant at the same time, it just proves that she's too promiscuous. All right, she's the town hoe.
Oh, come on now, dawg. Come on, man.
Dina is not a lesbian. This is my next point. You could say she's bisexual, but I wouldn't believe it either.
What?
What the?
But that's just my opinion. I'd call her over-sexual.
Huh?
But let's get off that. Even if she was bisexual, her not having preference in gender would be a major red flag in a serious relationship.
How, Sway?
Because both men and women can make her question why she's in a relationship with someone who's lacking, in the male case, if he's lacking empathy and emotional intelligence, she's gonna go towards the female energy. And vice versa. If the female is presenting too much masculine energy or something, or she's not providing enough feminine energy, she's gonna go to the other one.
Huh? What, you want some dick?
This is what I assume. I want to get off this topic because this video is not really about the LGBTQ, as I said, but this is just something to notice.
Oh, bro.
But her not being a lesbian is a bad thing for Ellie, because Ellie wants a girlfriend, you know? Wants a girl who loves her. But then her loving Jesse is like, it'll just be too much forks in the road for the future. Number 7. Dina having Jesse's baby was a major red flag for Ellie to leave. Not only was Ellie and Dina supposed to be in a relationship at that point, but if my girlfriend had a baby for her ex while we're still together, that's the end of the relationship and we're all exes. But this again goes to show you that Dina literally wanted a connection with Jesse, and that Ellie and Dina's relationship was non-existent, again, because Joel asked if that was Ellie's girlfriend and she said no. Dina being a single mom was the final straw. Not only will Dina prioritize the baby over Ellie, but it will eventually lead to Dina telling her that she's not the baby's mother or father. This means that Ellie will have to live to please both the baby and Dina. And Dina could leave at any time she sees fit. And obviously Jesse's family is going to agree with Dina because Dina is the one who pushed out the baby. And that's their grandchild, so alright. Ellie is a virgin, at least in the conventional sense. She's never had a man, you know, but even besides that, I don't think Ellie ever had sex at any point during this entire story of both games. The reason why I say this is because in the scene that everybody thinks that Ellie and Dina were having sex, they were fully clothed. They had their underwear on, they had their bras on, they had t-shirts on. But if you look at Abby's, you see her, she gets naked, you see them actually show the actual act. If Dina enjoyed the act of getting pregnant, it would be hard for Ellie to live up to the expectation if she really did have sex with Dina. And this would also be a factor in why they break up. I focus more on Dina, but Ellie is pretty terrible too. If Dina wasn't so curious or friendly, or if Ellie was a dude, they wouldn't have been a couple at all. Ellie is highly emotional and antisocial. And the only person she loved and cared for got shunned publicly with no explanation of why, which looks bad from the outside looking in, because you came into this town with this man and you do nothing but avoid him and disrespect him. Like, if I was Dina, I wouldn't pursue that. Like, that doesn't seem ideal. Like, what about me? I'm just some random person. The point is, Ellie shouldn't have been looking for a new relationship when she basically destroyed her oldest one. Dina was not the one for her for many reasons. I don't understand how people like this relationship when the participants never said that they were in one. They weren't husband and wife, girlfriends, or even baby mamas. It was barely even a one-night stand. Dina kissed her, seen her get mad at Joel, felt bad, went on patrol, and Joel died. Dina just felt sorry for her and followed her. Even if Dina was crushing on Ellie, that doesn't mean that she could raise Dina's child in place of the dead father. That's ridiculous. This relationship never had any legs. It's not existent. But as a friendship, this is Ellie's second best friendship behind Joel, obviously. But this is a pretty good friendship because Dina's like a ride or die. But in terms of relationships, this is the worst romance in gaming history. A couple things I want to say before I go. First thing, subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe, like, leave a comment, share the video. But then the next thing I want to say is that if Ellie never had sex with Dina on the day Joel died, do you think that she would be like in the mood to have sex again? Or even like kiss? If she was kissing Dina and it led to Joel dying. Next thing I want to say is shout out to Shadowless. You let me know this. This is something interesting. But Dina was drinking. She admitted to being drunk. And she was pregnant the entire game. I don't know what that says about the baby. But yeah.